we have seen different types of tests on the foods to see whether the food contains the carbohydrates, fats, or the proteins. We have tested on the different foods. Does a food item contain more than one nutrient or two or three? Right? So, we tested food items for three nutrients: carbohydrates, protein, and fats. But there are also other nutrients like vitamins and minerals that are present in different food items. Right? Why do we need all these nutrients? Are fats, proteins, and starch present in all the food items that you tested? Does a food item contain more than one nutrient? Yes. Food items contains one than more nutrients at a time. We tested food items for three nutrients: carbohydrates, proteins, and fats. But there are also many nutrients like vitamins and minerals also present in the different types of foods. Now tell me, why do we need all these nutrients? Do we need this? Yes. Our body needs all the nutrients like carbohydrates, protein, fats, vitamin, mineral, and water. Do you know in our body there is 70% of water. Now what do various nutrients do for our body? So what are the work of these nutrients to our body? Why we use this? Why we have to eat different types of foods, fruits, vegetables in our meal? So the carbohydrates gives energy to our body. Next is fats. Fats gives much more energy as compared to the carbohydrates. So these carbohydrates and fats are also called as energy giving foods. Next is fiber. The fiber helps us to digest the food. Proteins are often called as bodybuilding foods, like the gym people, like the people who wants to gain their weight. They advised by the doctor or the other people to have the protein. These are the examples of the foods which are high in protein, like meat and fish, cheese, eggs, beans, bread, hummus, nuts, and seeds. Vitamins help in protecting our body against diseases. Vitamins also help in keeping our eyes, bones, teeth, and gums healthy. Vitamins are of different kinds like vitamin A, B, C, D, E, and K. There is a group of the vitamins. Our body needs all the types of vitamins in small quantities. Vitamin A keeps our skin and eyes healthy. Vitamin C helps body to fight against many diseases. Vitamin D help our body to use calcium for bones and teeth. Foods that are rich in different vitamins are shown in these pictures. You can have a look. Like vitamin C contains strawberry, oranges, grapefruit, saffron, pear, kiwi, Brussels, then sweet pepper, guava, papaya. Vitamin B is in the avocado, bread, meat, raspberry, nuts. You can see some other fruits are repeated in vitamin A, B, C. So from this you can say only one fruit does not contain a singular vitamin or a singular mineral and seeds. So you can say that not only in the animal sources, we also have the food from the plant sources which contains the proteins. As we have seen the vitamins like vitamin A, B, C, D, B, K. So like this, there are some minerals like iodine, phosphorus, iron. These are also needed to our body. So these are some sources of iodine. Iodine rich foods like spinach, lentils, kidney beans, figs, the phosphorus rich foods are chicken, pork, seafood, pumpkin seeds, sunflower seeds, beans, romano cheese, soybeans, etc. Beans, peas, lentils, olives, oats. You must have seen these foods. So these all the foods contains the iron. Besides these all the nutrients like minerals, vitamins, carbohydrates, our body needs dietary fibers and water too. Dietary fibers are also known as roughage. Why roughage? Because it helps us to digest the food, to extract the extra things from our body which is not used by the body. Roughage is mainly provided by plant products in our foods. Whole grains, pulses, potatoes, fresh fruits, and vegetables are the main sources of roughage. Roughage does not provide any nutrient to our body, but it is very essential component of our food and adds to its bulk. This helps us, our body, to get rid of undigested food. And do you all know about the water? The water also helps our body to absorb nutrients from the food. It also helps in throwing out some wastes from the body as urine and sweat. Normally, we get most of the water that our body needs from the liquids we drink, such as water, milk, tea. Sometimes we drink juices, right? We add water to most cooked foods. Without water, we feel thirsty. Our body gets dehydrated. Our body, the half of our weight is with water. Water helps us to swallow and digest food. Without water, we feel thirsty. Our body gets dehydrated, absorb other nutrients and eliminates the waste which is not required by our body. Doctors suggest we must drink at least 6 to 8 glasses of water every day to keep our body regulation properly. You can see in the picture our lungs need 90% of water, blood 82%, skin 80%, muscles 75%, brain 70%, bones 22%. So human body is made up of 72% of water and rest of the things. So we should drink water properly. Now, what is balanced diet? Now you can see in the picture 40% of fruits and vegetables, 25% of fibers, 25% of protein and 10% of fats. What are these? So this is what we should eat, these minerals, vegetables, vitamins and all in a proper way. Like not more fruits, not more fiber rich carbohydrates, not more fats. It should be in a proper quantity. That is called as a balanced diet. Like all the nutrients should be in a proper way we should eat. Balanced diet, the diet which contains all the nutrients in right amount and also have good amount of roughage and water, is called a balanced diet. Do you think that people of all ages need the same type of diet? Like if a child of 1 to 5 years will eat the same amount of food that what we are eating, like people or children of 20 or 18 to 20 years old? No. 1 to 5 years, the smaller children will eat the small things, small amount of food. The bigger will little bigger, and the elder one will eat the amount of food what they are going to, the activity they are going to use as per that. So pulses, groundnuts, soybean, sprouted seeds like moong, bengal gram, etc. Fermented food, a combination of flours like misi roti, thepla made from cereals and pulses, banana, spinach, sattu, jaggery, available vegetables, and other such foods provides many nutrients. So therefore, there is no need to eat expensive foods for the balancing your diet. No, these are the daily use of foods which we can eat and we can maintain our nutrition levels properly. Eating the right kind of food is not enough, but it is very important to cook it properly so that the nutrients which that food contains will remain as it is. So there are possibilities we can lose the nutrients level of that food. Like sometimes if we wash the vegetables after cutting or peeling them, it may result in the loss of some vitamins of this. The skins of many vegetables like potato, sweet potato, cucumber, carrot, these vegetables and fruits contains vitamins and minerals. Similarly, repeated washing of rice and pulses may remove some vitamins and minerals present in them. We all know that cooking improves the taste of food and makes it easier to digest, but we should cook it in a right amount, in a right way for the proper limited time. Now, obesity happens because of too much of eating without doing any exercise. But what if we do not eat properly? If we do not eat all the nutritions properly, what will happen? When we do not eat proper nutritions, deficiency occurs. Now, what do you mean by deficiency? A lack of nutrients are called the deficiency. If we not intake the proper amount of nutrients, the deficiency occurs. Person may be getting enough food to eat, but sometimes the food may not contain a particular nutrient that our body is required. If this continues over a long period of time, the person may suffer from the deficiency. Deficiency of one or more nutrients can cause diseases or disorder in our body. Disorder in our body means our body will not work properly. We will feel fatigue, we will not feel to work, we will feel like we don't have energy to work, we will feel like sleepy. Diseases that occur due to lack of nutrients over a long period of time are called deficiency diseases. Now, what kind of deficient diseases we will feel? Let's see the symptoms or the vitamins. Like if we do not intake a proper vitamins like vitamin A, then we will feel which disorder? Loss of vision. What are the symptoms of this? Poor vision, loss of vision in darkness, like we are not able to see the things in the darker area. Sometimes complete loss of vision. Vitamin B1, beriberi. It means weak muscles and very little energy to work. Vitamin C, scurvy, bleeding gums, wounds like longer time to heal. Vitamin D, rickets, bones become soft and bent. Calcium, bone and tooth. You know everyone, like our bones and tooth are mainly made up of calcium. So if we do not take a proper amount of calcium, our bones will not be as stronger. The weakness will come and that tooth will get decay. Iodine, goiter, the glands in the neck appear swollen. Mental disability in children. That's what everyone says, no? Eat proper iodine salt. That's the reason. Iron, anemia, because of if we do not take a proper amount of iron, anemia, that is weakness, will come. If we do not intake a proper amount of protein, some of these deficiencies will occur like edema, fatty liver, skin, hair and nail problems. Like edema is what? It is characterized by swollen and puffy skin. Is a classic symptoms of kwashiorkor. What is kwashiorkor? Is a form of a severe protein malnutrition. Now what is malnutrition? Malnutrition is not eating proper amount of nutrition. Fatty liver, it is also a common symptom of kwashiorkor or a fat accumulation in liver cells. Like our liver will look like big, but actually it will not work properly because the fat is inside the liver, accumulates. Now what is skin, hair and nail problems? Probably our hair, skin and nails are largely made up of from the protein. So if it is not, then the flaky of splitting skin, redness, patches of depigmented skin will come. Hair thinning, faded hair color, hair loss and brittleness are also the common types of symptoms because of because of deficiency in protein.